Game of the Roanoke College men's soccer team season against Gwynedd Mercy. The starting lineups for Gwynedd Mercy: in goal, Greg Gingaro, a freshman. Midfielder, junior, number 2, Tyler Ward. Defenseman, junior, number 3, Tim Stahl. Midfielder, senior, number 4, Nick Stangler. Defenseman, junior, number 5, Steve McCore. Defenseman, junior, number 6, Rob Steck. Defenseman, sophomore, number 9, Ryan Rodell. Forward, junior, number 10, Trevor Sotel. Forward, junior, number 11, Dan Penipresso. Midfielder, junior, number 12, Christian Pembroke. Defenseman, sophomore, number 25, Zach Clifford. And for your homestanding Roanoke College Maroons, in goal, freshman, number 1, Cole St. Clair. Defenseman, senior, number 4, Chris Conover. Junior forward, number 5, Carl Least. Number 9, junior midfielder, Nick Feldman. Sophomore midfielder, number 10, Garrett Eldridge. Junior midfielder, number 11, Brian White. Junior midfielder, number 12, Johnny Hughes. Junior midfielder, number 13, Patrick Bain. Junior defenseman, number 18, Robert Finn. Senior midfielder, number 22, A.J. Tierce. Freshman defenseman and midfielder, number 23, Robbie Lentine. And, of course, Coach Scott Allison starting his 27th season at the head of Roanoke College. We'll be back in just a moment with the game after these messages.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to Donald J. Kerr Stadium on the campus of Roanoke College as the homestanding Maroons take on Gwynedd Mercy. Ready to get things started here at high noon. Nice overcast afternoon. I don't think we're going to have the glare we had last night, Richmond.
I don't think we're going to have the glare, and we might have the humidity we had yesterday, but I was down on the field a few minutes ago, and it is still as hot as it was yesterday.
We might have a cramping issue again later in the game as Gwynedd Mercy controls the ball first. Roanoke gets the ball away and plays it back. Chris Conover.
If you're with us from our game yesterday, our live stats are up and running. We got our technical difficulty taken care of, so we are good for live stats today.
Conover in the center of the back. Moving it up to Johnny Hughes. Back to Latine and Conover. Roanoke controlling the ball in their defensive end at this point. Just underway. I think they're trying to run the Gwynedd Mercy defense side to side and see what they're doing.
Was there for a moment, allowing a lot of holes, a lot of windows for the Maroons to pass through. Again, just trying to feel out the Griffins early in this game.
Tyler Ward for the Griffins gets it down toward goal, and Cole St. Clair comes out to make the play. It'll be a goal kick for Roanoke. Hands it off to Conover. Johnny Hughes on the left side. Roanoke going right to left in the first half. Brian White wide to A.J. Tierce. Trevor Sodal and Dan Penepresso controlling the ball briefly for Gwynedd Mercy. Roanoke trying to get back in defensive position as Sodal tries to turn. Feldman clears it to the midfield area for Roanoke. Brian White for Roanoke getting an offensive try, and it'll be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Nice header by Feldman, and it's out off Robbie Lentine. It'll be a throw in for Gwynedd Mercy in the midfield area. Conover with a header. Be a throw in again for Gwynedd Mercy in their offensive end. That's offsides on Gwynedd Mercy.
I think actually may have called a foul there, and the officials from last night's game were letting Moore really play on. For that, it didn't look as though it was really a foul. It was in Roanoke's favor. But it seems as though the strictness of the officials here in this game is certainly different than it was last night.
Cole Sinclair plays it from goal to Robert Finn. Now up in the midfield area. Ned Feldman. Roanoke again looks like they're playing back, looking for cutters in the middle of the Gwynedd Mercy defense.
Patrick Bain just got an arm on the Gwynedd Mercy player there, number 3, Tim Stahl. Pulled him back a little bit, caused for the foul there. And they're going to get a free kick and a decent look at goal.
And it looks like Tim Stahl will take the free kick for Gwynedd Mercy. He veered off and Eldridge took the kick. Steck tried to keep it in for Gwynedd Mercy, but it's going to be a throw-in for Roanoke, deep in their own end. Ball comes in to Chris Conover. Robert Finn in the far end. Back to goal Cole Sinclair. Up to Ned Feldman. Back over to Finn. Up the side. Good job to the midfield area to Tierce. Bain tried to get it back to Tierce.
Mercy coming on a run here.
Nice defensive play by Chris Conover. Long kick over the goal.
That's going to be called a corner kick. They're going to say it was off a maroon player. So this will be a corner kick.
Corner kick for Gwynedd Mercy. 38 minutes to go in the first half.
All the Griffins sitting outside the box. They're going to take a charge at this. Try and lob it in, see if one of them can break away, head one on.
Roanoke with 3 players back in the goal, 2 on each side to help Cole Sinclair. Nice header by Robbie Latine to clear it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Roanoke.
Roanoke really might want to speed up play here. Well, they've stopped the ball. They had some of the Griffins on their heels trying to run back.
Chris Conover goes forward to Johnny Hughes. Looking for A.J. Tierce in the middle.
Tierce just paused on that ball a little too much. Had a spin that he wasn't going to be able to handle and allowed a Gwynedd Mercy player to get right in front.
Patrick Bain and Brian White touching the ball back and forth. And Patrick Bain going. A.J. Tierce had a shot on goal. Roanoke.
Keeper with fingertips on it.
Roanoke had about 3 opportunities there at a goal and couldn't quite get it past the keeper. Gwynedd Mercy coming back down now. Conover defending. Conover again after it. Robert Finn clears it to the midfield area. Johnny Hughes up the right side. A.J. Tierce after it toward the corner.
He's got to get somebody in the box. He's got Brian White there in the middle. Decides to pass it out instead.
Robert Finn and Chris Conover head the ball back toward the Roanoke end. Brian White over to the right side. Garrett Eldridge. Ned Feldman. Again trying to get A.J. Tierce cutting in the middle. Pass a little bit short.
Gwynedd Mercy with a great through pass there. Panapresso just couldn't do anything with it.
Goal kick for Roanoke, so it'll come out off the foot of Cole St. Clair. Over to Chris Conover. Up to Johnny Hughes. Hughes able to turn. Roanoke again over the midfield area. Got a runner, Robbie Latine. Looking for someone in the middle. Cleared by Gwynedd Mercy. Cleared by Stingler. Again, Robbie Latine trying to chase one down in the corner. And it's going to be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. 34.5 minutes left in the first half. No score.
Again, if you're watching live, sets are available up and running.
Here comes the goal kick into the midfield area, played by Ned Feldman. Back to Chris Conover.
Conover trying to set up the offense there a little bit, find a window to pass it through.
Ned Feldman in the center, going down the right side. Carl Least toward the middle, trying to cross it. Johnny Hughes in front. Can't quite get a shot off, cleared by Gwynedd Mercy. Conover comes up to play the ball.
Hughes has got to get back on side before they can really play a ball to the middle. They're going to get a free kick here just outside the box.
Foul against Patrick Bain.
Officially going to walk him off 10.
See what happens here. It could be Patrick Bain or Brian White kicking toward the front. Conover.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Maroons. Conover came in, had the opportunity, just had too many men on.
Corner kick coming out for the Maroons. We'll see if they can get a shot on goal. Over the top.
Great opportunity there by Patrick Bain. Everybody was focused really inside the box. Everybody was focused there. Just a low pass on the ground to Patrick Bain. Just put one over the crossbar. Maroons have had a few opportunities so far. 4 shots, 3 of which on goal so far in the first half. Gwynedd Mercy has yet to get a shot.
Kick off of Roanoke. Gwynedd Mercy with the throw in. Good defense there by the Maroons, coming back with the ball, looking for Latine on the right side.
Yep. Latine has been there pretty much the whole time on the near side.
Back to Patrick Bain. Again, Roanoke in the offensive end. Over to Latine on the near side. Bain now. Again, trying to hit a cutter in the front. Nice header. Goalkeeper makes the play. Goalkeeper Gingaro. Nice play again by Roanoke, getting the ball back in their offensive end. Keeping the offensive pressure on. Another cutter. Lentine again. They have help. Nice save again by Gengaro.
Hughes had one right there. Great save by the keeper there. Got the right hand on it and then punched it out. Again, Maroons just knocking at the door.
Robbie Latine on the near side. Patrick Bain. Garrett Eldridge in the middle. And goes back to their keeper. And he'll hang on to it for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think that when they get back to the huddle at halftime, that Dave Montempo is really going to talk to them about watching those through balls, because the Maroons are getting almost every through ball opportunity that they have.
Yes. A lot of close scoring opportunities this first half in the first 15 minutes. Finn in the back, plays it back to Garrett Cole. Cole Sinclair, goal over to Conover. Up to Johnny Hughes. Garrett Eldridge. And it's going to be a throw in for Gwynedd Mercy. Throw in from Lentine of Roanoke. Roanoke not trying to get another run through midfield area. Another good through ball down the far side.
And a corner kick here. Farley's doing a good job of keeping that defender in front of him, trying to make a play off of the defender there.
Corner kick will be Brian White.
And you're going to see Conover come in here. Coming up the middle, he's going to charge on this. Ball just really too low to work with. Sneaks past the goalkeeper there. Big foot there by Feldman.
Good effort by Feldman. Again, a little bit wide. Roanoke again keeping the pressure on the offensive end.
Eldridge took that shot, took the initial shot, bounced off the defender about a foot in front of him. And there was Feldman just to pick it up. And it was a nice shot. Usually when somebody comes in hard on that, they fly one away over the net, over the protective net in the back. Feldman was able to keep it down.
Is Brian White battling? Conover. Gwynedd Mercy getting a small run here. Wide of the net.
There goes Lentine clearing that one. Didn't want the opportunity for there to be an opportunity for another corner kick, as we're about to get a substitution. That's Tyler Ward going out for Gwynedd Mercy.
Mike Lambold coming into the game for Gwynedd Mercy. Played back to Cole Sinclair. Conover.
Conover directing traffic back there on the defense. Conover's really the leader of, seems like the leader of the defense.
Watching their scrimmage the other night against Ferrum, it seems like he's a team leader as well, Richmond.
Absolutely.
Senior defenseman.
You've got a through ball on here on the near side you might be looking at.
Nice handle so far up the field for Roanoke. Johnny Hughes on the near side.
Hughes 4 goals, 1 assist last season.
Back to Linteen. Over to Feldman. Conover. Robert Finn in the back. Nice run through again, a little bit deep.
Tried to get one to Elders there. I couldn't tell if Elders thought he was offsides and didn't want to play. He was kind of on his heels, didn't want to run ahead of the defender there. Really stopped that play in its tracks.
And the goal kick from Gwynedd Mercy. Header by Linteen over to Johnny Hughes. Roanoke again successfully controlling the ball in their offensive end. Looking for through kicks.
Feldman got blocked up there just for a brief moment.
Shot on goal by Gwynedd Mercy. Cole Sinclair knocks it over the top.
Not really sure Sinclair was in any real danger, but didn't want to take that chance of it getting inside about that first foot of the upper 90.
Be a corner kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Trevor Sodal taking the corner kick. Conover with a nice play. And it'll be a throw in for Roanoke in front of the Gwynedd Mercy bench.
And that shot for Gwynedd Mercy just a few moments ago was their first shot of the day.
Nice play up the far side. Ned Feldman in the middle. Chris Conover. Robbie Linteen. Feldman to Hughes. And it'll be a throw in. Robbie Linteen. Feldman. Back over to Linteen, trying to center the ball in front of the goal.
And there for Eldridge on the far side. Just couldn't do anything with it.
And again, a close opportunity for Roanoke, but they couldn't get a foot on the ball in front of the goal.
We got all this open space over here on the near side with you've got Linteen and Patrick Bain.
Another throw in for Roanoke. The player able to turn. Gwynedd Mercy comes up with the ball. Gwynedd Mercy down the far side. Robbie Lentine with the great save in front of the goal as the ball was loose and in the possession of Gwynedd Mercy.
Panpresso just had it at his feet. He had to make an awkward turn to try around and get a shot on. When you have to turn around like that, you're not going to be able to get your full force on it. Really direct it where you want to.
Trevor Sodal with play over in the far corner. Johnny Hughes has the ball. Up the near side again for Roanoke. Brian White to Robbie Lentine in the middle. He loses control. Feldman tries to make a play. Conover comes up. And Cole Sinclair comes out to make the play. Rolls it over to Robert Finn. Again, Roanoke looking for the through passes. A.J. Tierce. Robbie Lentine will try it on the near side.
Oh, great through ball.
Nice through ball there. Had a chance. That was Robbie Lentine.
Tierce there on the far side. He had the back heel kick there just to try and pop it in, but just couldn't get away with it. And it was a slow roller. He had the goalkeeper on the ground, and in the end, was just able to shield it away.
Nice header. Feldman back over midfield. Robbie Lentine, near side. Back to Conover. Eldridge. Another through ball. Another near chance for Roanoke off of their pressing offense. Keeper able to get to the loose ball after he was down on the ground. Here's the goal kick. Lentine over Johnny Hughes. Hughes hustles and chases it down. Trying to get some teammates with him in front. Feldman in front. Feldman and Eldridge.
We are about to have a mass substitution here at the 16-minute mark.
Mark Strelo enters the game for Roanoke, along with Christopher Fisher. Christopher Fisher is from my hometown. Which had a population of about 20 when I came into existence.
So you're saying if you're here and he's here, then there's 18 left.
There's 18 left, yeah. Actually, it's about 35,000 now. Christopher was running after that one on the far side. Again, good pressure by Roanoke. Gwynedd Mercy with the throw in. Now Roanoke will have a throw in the midfield area.
Yeah, he had that pass to Lentine on the near side, able to knock it down.
Roanoke again looking for the through pass to the front of the goal. And a clearing kick from Gwynedd Mercy. Conover will play it.
Great pull back there by McCavin.
Grant McCavin is the other young man in the game for Roanoke. Number 24.
And it looks like it's going to be a foul out here on the outside.
And Roanoke will have a free kick right outside the box.
Fisher going to back him up just to make sure.
Either taken by Strelo or Patrick Bain. Looks like Strelo toward the front. Another close opportunity for Roanoke.
Good idea to pass it back to Miller. Couldn't have made really a play at the goal, so he had to pass it back. Be a throw in here for the Maroons.
Nice header attempt just to the side of the goal.
It's gonna be a corner kick for the Maroons. Strelo going out for it. Still scoreless here.
12:50 to go in the first half. Roanoke has a lot of offensive pressure this half, but they've been unable to convert for a goal.
That is going to be a goal kick.
Conover and Lentine, and Lentine plays the goal kick again with the header, controls it, knocks it down the midfield area. And it's going to be a throw in for Roanoke. Lentine to do the honors over to Conover. Johnny Hughes. And Gwynedd Mercy clears as the ball was rolling again in front of their penalty box and goal area. Conover in the midfield area. McBain. Eldridge. Corner kick for Roanoke. See if they can line up and get this one in front. Conover with the header.
And you're going to see that a lot on corner kicks. Them trying to send it into Conover for the header. Try to put one in the mix there.
Roanoke again keeping good offensive pressure. 10 minutes to go in the first half. moving it in front. Couldn't get control and get a foot on it and direct it toward the goal.
Another free kick opportunity for the Maroons.
This time on the far side of the field. Looks like Eldridge. Eldridge puts it in front on goal to the header, and a goal. First goal of the year for Roanoke. Robert Finn at the 9:07 mark of the first half. Off of the rebound of number 24, Grant McCavin.
And McCavin came in there, gave the opportunity, bounced off the keeper. Keeper went down. And right there, Robert Finn puts one in the back of the net.
And Roanoke finally cashes in on the offensive pressure they've had all first half. 9:07 to go.
Finn, the junior out of Williamsburg, Virginia.
Gwynedd Mercy controlling the ball in the midfield area as we resume play. Wide again for Robbie Lentine. Clears it. It'll be a throw in for Gwynedd Mercy.
That's Finn's first career goal here at Roanoke College. Played in 6 games each season of his first 2 years. Comes out here.
What's the discrepancy in goal kicks, Richmond? Shots on goal this half.
Is 8 shots on goal for the Maroons and just 1 for the Griffins.
I think that's about right. That's what it's looked like all half. Is the Maroons have controlled the ball and kept the offensive pressure on their offensive end.
Now, it's usually the first 2 or 3 minutes after a goal is scored. It's the most dangerous time for the team who just scored, because they score the goal, they're up 1, they're feeling pretty good, and that's when you kind of let your guard down. And so it's usually the first 2 or 3 minutes that are really most important, that the Maroons get back, make sure they're not just laying off in the middle of the field.
Nice play again by the Maroons. Patrick Bain in the middle. Back over to the far side to Logan Miller. Back to Conover. Eldridge in the middle. Battling, able to turn. McAlvin. Conover. Robbie Lentine down the near side, tried to center it. Eldridge to Lentine. Eldridge. Mark Strelo controlling. McCavin.
Great move there by McCavin.
Chris Fisher headed toward the goal. Gets it through the center, but Gwynedd Mercy able to briefly clear.
See, Gwynedd Mercy, when they've been able to get it on their offensive third, they've been going so fast that they haven't had anyone ahead of them, and so they're passing the ball, they're passing it behind the player because they have to move it back because there's nobody ahead of them. It's been so long on their defensive third that they're rushing to try and get back to the goal.
Throw in for Gwynedd Mercy. McCavin. Nice heel kick. And it'll be a Roanoke free kick just over the midfield area. Over to Conover.
Took that one quickly.
Conover battles and gets the ball back. Patrick Bain to Conover to Eldridge. Nice slide tackle by the Gwynedd Mercy player. Gwynedd Mercy tries to play it down the near side. Conover gets back. Eldridge.
About 5 minutes left on the clock. Maroons still up 1-0.
Ryan Moffitt has the ball for Gwynedd Mercy on the far side. Tries to center it. Nice play by Lentine. Heads it out. And they'll play it back to their goalkeeper. Kicking it forward. Wambold.
Just could not handle it there on their side. Wambold calling for a sub. If he could get one.
And Robin Hernandez will enter the game for Roanoke for Patrick Bain. Logan Miller will come in for Robbie Lentine. 3:44 to go in the first half. Logan Miller with the throw in. Header by Logan Miller. Chris Conover. To the far side. Robin Hernandez.
Hernandez forces a corner kick there. It's going to be Maroons' 5th corner kick so far of the game.
Corner kick for the Maroons. It'll be Mark Strelo.
Both players trying to kick through the ball there, and Maroons were just a little too late on it. Ball had already gone. He went through his defender, or through the Gwynedd Mercy player, and knocked him down. It causes for the foul here.
Foul on Robin Hernandez. Gwynedd Mercy with free kick. 2:20 to go first half. Maroons up 1-0. Robin Hernandez back to field the ball. Goal kick for Roanoke. And that'll be Cole Sinclair.
Great spatial awareness there by Robin Hernandez. Able to know where his defender was and just shield him off so they couldn't get to the ball and force a corner kick. So we're sitting at 1:52 left on the clock.
Robin Hernandez with the ball on the far side. Now plays it back to Robert Finn. Over to Conover. Johnny Hughes in the middle. Playing it over to Lentine. Robin Hernandez. Far side trying to center it. Try to get it to Chris Fisher. Just over the head of McCavin on that attempt there by Garrett Eldridge.
Eldridge had the right idea. Had McCavin there, able to pass to him, but just could not just hit it too high for him.
Coming up on 40 seconds to go in the first half. Goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Played well by Eldridge. Back over to Finn. And they'll kick it on back to Cole St. Clair. Robert Finn, far side. 10 seconds to go in the first half. Roanoke up 1-0. Back to Cole St. Clair.
And at the end of the first half, Maroons are ahead 1-0. And we'll be back in just 15 minutes. And get ready for the second half. Once again, Maroons are up 1-0. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Welcome back to Kerr Stadium for the start of the second half between Gwynedd Mercy and Roanoke College. Roanoke College leads 1-0. Looking at the first half stats, Roanoke College, Cole Sinclair only had to have 1 save. There were only 2 shots on goal. Both of those were by Dan Penepresso. And Roanoke had 1 goal by Robert Finn and the assist by Grant McAlvin, and Roanoke had 10 shots on goal. So complete offensive domination in the first half for Roanoke, Richmond.
And again, when you see the Maroons working in the second half, you're going to have to watch and see if Gwynedd Mercy is going to be able to shut down those passing windows that Roanoke was really able to take advantage of in the first half. They came in, they were able to move the ball quickly up the field, worked it down the sidelines as well, making for nice passes into the box for headers. Again, one thing I didn't touch on was Maroons had 5 corner kicks, most of those going in the air. Well, 3 of the 5 going in the air. To Chris Conover. Conover able to at least try and get ahead on those. And then there was one where Gwynedd Mercy thought the ball was going to go in the air to Chris Conover. They passed it out to the front of the box and had a great shot on for the Maroons.
Gwynedd Mercy had 3 corner kicks, Roanoke with 5. And Gwynedd Mercy had 5 fouls, and Roanoke College had 3. And we've now started the second half, and Gwynedd Mercy is going to have a throw-in just on the defensive side of midfield. Played well by Roanoke. Feldman to Tierce to Robert Finn. Looks like Roanoke starters have come back for the second half. Eldridge. Over to Lentine. Patrick Bain. Least lost his footing. It's going to be a corner kick in the near side corner for Roanoke College.
Least had the opportunity there. Almost didn't think he was going to have a real shot on it, but did the smarter move and played the ball off the keeper to get the opportunity at the corner kick. You see Conover at the top of the box. He's going to run in here. Ball moving more towards Conover's feet than his head that time, but it was in his general direction. We're going to get a penalty kick right here.
Handball in the penalty area from Gwynedd Mercy, and there's going to be a penalty kick for Roanoke.
Opportunity for the Maroons to go up 2-0 here, just 2 minutes into the second half.
A.J. Tierce will take the penalty kick. And A.J. Tierce converts it. 2-0 Roanoke, 42:57 to go in the second half. Great job by A.J. Tierce going to the near side corner. Handball in the penalty area by Gwynedd Mercy. And A.J. Tierce converts the penalty kick. Roanoke 2-0. As you said now, Richmond, Roanoke can't relax these next few minutes.
These next few minutes are big. Again, you can kind of see the expression on the Maroons' faces. They kind of know they're up 2. They know that they're in a good position. Just can't let Gwynedd Mercy get through. And the goalkeeper there, Gengaro, he guessed the right direction. Just was only able to really get a hand on it, or wasn't able to get a hand on it, but was close enough to guessing the right direction.
And again, Roanoke out hustling Gwynedd Mercy for balls in the midfield area. Down the near side. A.J. Tierce again, and he scores again.
Goal number 2 for A.J. Tierce. Oh, they're going to say that he was may have said he was offsides here. So no goal for the Maroons. They only stay up 2-0.
No goal for A.J. Tierce. But the offsides call coming a little bit late. But a good play by Roanoke as they, again, continue to pressure on their offensive end. It's going to be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. And again, Roanoke controls in the midfield area and coming right back to the offensive side. A.J. Tierce in the middle.
Gwynedd Mercy does not have the time to really get settled and start an offense. As soon as they get the ball, they're really trying to make a quick move. What they really need to do is probably settle down, see if they can find some passing lanes.
Chris Conover to Robert Finn. Eldridge back to Finn. And they'll go ahead and play it back to Cole St. Clair. Over to Conover. Patrick Bain in the middle. Over to A.J. Tierce. Back to Feldman. Garrett Eldridge in the middle. He was able to turn. Johnny Hughes. Decent shot on goal that time as Roanoke again continues the offensive pressure.
If you're the Maroons at this point, you're getting within the 18. Just looking to fire away shots. Can't really hurt them too much. They're up 2-0. Don't want to give them the opportunity to have the keeper get the ball past midfield. But as of right now, the Maroons are having no problem getting back to their offensive third.
Almost had another breakaway down the near side, though, but out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Gwynedd Mercy. I see Gwynedd Mercy, another goalkeeper, warming up over on the other side. We may get a change before the game is over. Nice play there by Conover. A.J. Tierce coming down the near side again. It'll be a throw-in for Roanoke College. 40 minutes to go in the game. 2-0 Roanoke College over Gwynedd Mercy.
And really thinking about it, about them warming up the goalkeepers, the 2 goals really haven't been at the fault of the keeper of Gwynedd Mercy. The first one was a penalty kick, and those aren't easy to save. And the second one, he made the first save, was just not able to keep the ball out of the box. You can't really fault him for that. And then he just made a great diving save over here. So maybe they're just trying to get the defense saying, hey, you need to step it up a little.
Nice play there against A.J. Tierce. Back to Conover and Patrick Bain. Again, Cutter in the Milder. Eldridge still playing the ball. And it goes out.
There's actually a stray ball from the keepers warming up on the field. Lawrence just punted it away.
And there's a goal for Gwynedd Mercy.
That's number 11, Dan Penepresso.
Dan Penepresso, who took the only 2 shots in the first half, scores that one. It's now 2-1, 38-40 remaining in the second half. So again, Roanoke will have to pick up the pressure. Watch the back end.
I mean, that was a laser of a shot too. It wasn't really.
Yeah, right over Cole Sinclair. He's not that high and wide, not quite.
I mean, again, he made the right play on it. Just that ball was pretty much destined for the back of the goal from the moment it left his foot.
It was a great shot by Penepresso from that distance. Gwynedd Mercy now in the offensive end. They'll have a throw in. Good save there by Cole Sinclair. Throw in on the far side by Robbie Lentine. Chris Conover in the back. And Conover makes the play as the ball just got over the head there. Another run through breakaway. Brian White. Crossover. Number 5, Carl Least, assisted by Brian White. And Roanoke gets the 2-goal lead back. 36-49 remaining in the second half. It's now Maroons 3 and Gwynedd Mercy 1. Great 2-man play there from Brian White and Carl Least.
And while we're thinking about it, the keepers warming up on this side were Roanoke keepers. For a moment there, thought that it was Gwynedd Mercy warming up a goalkeeper.
And we'll see how Roanoke does this time with the 2-goal lead. Playing the ball in the midfield area. Another good hit ahead. Can't quite run it down. And it'll be a throw-in for Gwynedd Mercy. Robert Finn playing it in the back to Eldridge to Roanoke in the midfield area. Robbie Lentine over on the far side. Johnny Hughes to Patrick Bain. Again, it goes down to the offensive area, and Gwynedd Mercy is able to clear. Carl Least coming back with it. Looking for A.J. Tierce. Feldman. Brian White again, and he's with A.J. Tierce. He gets by, and they score again. Brian White, unassisted. 34:57 remaining in the second half, and it's now the Maroons 4 and Gwynedd Mercy 1. So they did better that time with a 2-goal lead, with a 3-goal lead now, as Brian White and A.J. Tierce get behind the defense, with Brian White able to score unassisted.
Maroons are really just coming away with this one. I mean, there's still a lot of time left on the clock.
As the game moves on, the Maroons are having a whole lot easier time getting the ball behind Gwynedd Mercy for shots on goal.
I mean, this is, important for the Maroons. Just being able to figure out, what players can kind of be up front and who they can pass to and who's got the speed to be up front. And everything just seems to be clicking right now for the Maroons.
And it's going to be a throw-in for Roanoke College on the far side. Robbie Lentine will throw it in. Conover back to Cole St. Clair. And Roanoke spreads out. Ball goes to Dylan Vandenberg. To Eldridge.
A great 1-2 pass there from Panapresso to Sotel.
Vandenberg back.
And we've got an offside call here.
Nice original save there by Cole St. Clair. Conover will play it.
Keeper played it. Confusion on why he can't go ahead and play it. Sinclair already tried to pass it to him. They were trying to get a little advantage on the Gwynedd Mercy forwards who are already moving back.
The official's talking to A.J. Tierce and one of the Gwynedd Mercy players, so maybe he wants physical play to be calmed down just a little bit here. Good play coming out from goal from Cole St. Clair. He's going to roll it over to Vandenberg. A.J. Tierce able to turn. And again, coming forward, Eldridge leaves it for Tierce.
Tierce just too much of a touch ahead. Got it in front of his defender and was shielded out from getting the ball in.
And Roanoke College has changed goalkeepers. It is no longer Cole St. Clair. It's now number 35, Will Dooley, who's a sophomore from Roanoke, Cave Spring. And we're going to have a throw in here from Roanoke College into Eldridge. Over to Feldman. Least. In the middle to Eldridge. Back to Least. Over to Feldman. And over to Conover in the midfield area. Conover over to Lentine. It's gonna be a Gwynedd Mercy throw-in out off Robbie Lentine. 30 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the second half. Roanoke controls the ball in the midfield area. Feldman. Back to Vandenberg. Vandenberg trying to hit Least. The goalkeeper comes out and plays it. Back to the midfield area. Nice save by Will Dooley. He'll throw it over to Vandenberg. Least on the near side. A.J. Tierce. And it's going to be a Roanoke free kick. Johnny Hughes will take the free kick. And he scores. Johnny Hughes with the free kick. It's now 5-1 Roanoke. 28:49 remaining in the second half. Now it's Maroons 5 and Gwynedd Mercy 1.
Hughes just played that one just on the ground, and goalkeeper didn't really get in front of it. He was leaning to it and just maybe either took a bounce he wasn't expecting or went off his arm and into the net. So
it looked like he was surprised that it got past him. He really was.
Five goals for the Maroons, 5 different players scoring. A.J. Tierce, Johnny Hughes, Robert Finn, Brian White, and Carl Least. And again, the way this is going, might have a few more names added to the list, or somebody might break away and score a second. Great cut there by Patrick Bain. We've got an offsides call here on the near side.
And it'll be a free kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Great play by Carl Least, leaving it for A.J. Tierce. A.J. Tierce on the near side. He took the shot himself, and the save by Gwynedd Mercy.
He had Brian White in the middle, but he just didn't have a way to pass it to him, and just could not get it to the middle. Had to take that shot.
A.J. Tierce and Brian White have been a good two-man game in the offensive end this afternoon.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a free kick for Gwynedd Mercy. This will be Trevor Stoll. And Trevor Sotel. And the save by Will Dooley. And here comes Roanoke again, putting that pressure on, trying to get behind the Gwynedd Mercy defense.
tried to be passed up, couldn't get anything with it.
I'm noticing the ease as the game goes on, too, of the Roanoke players as they're dribbling the ball, being able to turn and face their offensive end to pass.
Well, that's something that Gwynedd Mercy's really given them some space, probably a little too much space to have that time to turn, and the Maroons have been able to take advantage, and if you get the opportunity to turn, you can find those windows.
Will Dooley with a nice goal kick. Laid down, be the throw in for Roanoke. Carl Least. Christopher Fisher, Logan Miller, Grant McAlvin, Mark Strelo returned to the game for Roanoke. And Tyler Walter enters the game for Gwynedd Mercy. And it'll be a corner kick for Christopher Fisher and Roanoke College. Shelton Fogel also entered the game for Gwynedd Mercy. Gwynedd Mercy with the throw in. Vandenberg plays it to Eldridge. Back to Vandenberg. Feldman. Patrick Bain hitting it forward.
Cavan had an opportunity there.
Logan Miller to Eldridge. Over to Fisher. Fisher got free. Patrick Cranebring with a nice save there for Gwynedd Mercy. Off the Fisher play. Now we have Feldman in the middle. Patrick Bain. Tried to hit ahead for McCavan. Strelo in the center. Christopher Fisher. Gets a deflection, and Gwynedd Mercy is able to deflect it out from their front of the goal. Gwynedd Mercy free kick down in the far corner. Vandenberg plays it back. And it's going to be a throw in for Roanoke by Carl Least.
Maroons are, if they win this game, this will be career win number 297 for Scott Allison.
Countdown to 300 for Scott.
They get 2 this weekend. They're only 2 away. So they're going to have to get through number 22, Newman University, tomorrow at 2:30. And then they're on the road for both of them. You obviously don't want the Maroons to lose a game at all, but five games into the season, the 5th game is the next home game. So there's a possibility he could get win number 300 and be away for that. While we'd like him to be at home, I'd also be okay if the team was 4-0.
I think he'll take 300 any way he can get it.
Absolutely.
And if he's 4-0, he's 4-0. And he'll be glad with 301 back here at Kerr Stadium in Game 5. Eldridge. Most of the Roanoke squad has been able to get in the game today. I know that Christopher Vale is out for the year with a knee injury. Eldridge and Feldman in the middle. Mark Strelo just a touch offside. It'll be a free kick for Gwynedd Mercy. 21:40 left in the game. Nice header in the back. It'll go out and be a throw-in for Gwynedd Mercy on the far side. Connor McBain entering the game for Roanoke in place of Patrick Bain. And Robin Hernandez in for Robert Finn. Nice hustle there by Eldridge. McGavin. Mark Strelo. A little bit offsides again for Strelo. It'll be a free kick from the near side for Gwynedd Mercy. Nice header by Connor McBain. Eldridge. Feldman. Vanderberg. And cleared out by Gwynedd Mercy. It'll be a throw in for Roanoke. Eldridge in the middle. Feldman. Hernandez. Chris Fisher. Chris Fisher gets by again. Crosses in the middle. And Strelo had a little bit of a shank because he couldn't get a full foot on that one.
Yeah, he really had to kind of put both feet down there for a moment and figure out which foot he wanted to take it with. And by the time he figured it out, the ball had passed him up a little.
And it'll be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. 19 minutes remaining. Roanoke ahead 5-1 this afternoon in the opener for the men's soccer team at Donald J. Kerr Stadium. And they're going to play it back to Will Dooley. Vanderberg over on the near side. Through to Feldman. Eldridge hits ahead again. Here comes McBain. And their goalkeeper is able to come out and clear. Feldman. Hernandez. They play it back to Vanderberg. And they're going to play it back to Will Dooley. And that goes out on the far side. Will be a throw in for Gwynedd Mercy. Aiden Meyer checking in for Feldman for Roanoke College with 17:46 remaining in the game. And these are all second teamers now for Roanoke College as the starting 11 are on the bench.
Got a corner kick here for the Maroons. Strelo's going to come out and take it.
Mark Strelo with the corner kick so far. It's been an impressive opener for the Roanoke Maroons. 5-1 lead, 16:30 to go. Now they switch off, and Eldridge will take the corner kick. Just over the top. Hernandez with the header. And it'll be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Throw in is for Gwynedd Mercy as McCavin tried to make a play on the ball. Eldridge, McCavin, back to Eldridge. Christopher Fisher going to chase the ball down the near side. Able to turn.
Looks like it's going to come back for a goal kick.
And it'll be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Gwynedd Mercy controls to the far side. Shot on goal. Knocked away by Hernandez. Nice attempt there by McCavin. Lost his balance. Gwynedd Mercy playing the ball in the midfield area. 14 minutes remaining. Nice save by Will Dooley.
Fantastic save by Dooley.
As they keep the score at 5-1, Dooley will play it in.
Dooley just really just charged the ball, attacked it. Did not allow very much separation between the shot and himself.
Nice goal kick by Will Dooley, and it'll be a throw in for Christopher Fisher. Nicholas Straffenberger will come in for Eldridge. And Phil Geyer also check in for the Maroons. Tyler Ward, Trevor Sotel, and Dan Penepresso comes back in. And Michael Jenna, number 22, comes in defenseman for Gwynedd Mercy for the final minutes. Vandenberg over to Aiden Meyer. Phil Geyer with fresh legs trying to chase that one down. Kicked out by Gwynedd Mercy. Be a throw in for Roanoke. McBain able to turn. Loses control of the ball, and Gwynedd Mercy plays it toward the midfield area. Penepresso in the midfield area. He has their one goal. McBain again. It's going to be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy off of Mark Strelo.
Again, it'd be nice to see some of these, some of the second teamers come in and possibly get a goal on their stat sheet here in the last 11 minutes if they have the opportunity.
The second and third teamers always practice as hard as everybody else, so you're right about that. Richmond also gets the first teamers some rest with back-to-back games and back-to-back days. Straffenberger on the far side with fresh legs. It'll be a corner kick for Roanoke. Let's see who lines up here. Looks like McBain in the middle. Gwynedd Mercy clears. Hernandez will launch it back toward the offensive end for Roanoke. Straffenberger. Logan Miller in the middle. Phil Geyer to Christopher Fisher. Fisher again tries to break away. Gwynedd Mercy plays the ball. And trying to clear out to the midfield area. Penepresso going to try to get a shot on Will Dooley here. Kicked away.
That's a clock stoppage here for the substitution.
Patrick Daum checks in for Roanoke for Christopher Fisher.
Anytime at this point in the game, when the team that is ahead in scoring tries to substitute a player in, they stop the clock so that the team that's ahead doesn't waste any time for the team that is behind. So that's why we have the clock stoppage here. You're going to see him just throw it to the keeper. Basically, Gwynedd Mercy knocked the ball or stop play so that the Maroons could make a substitution. So they were going to try and give it back to Gwynedd Mercy in their portion, in their defensive third of the field. Just kind of as a nice gesture.
Gwynedd Mercy playing it down in the far corner. Back to Straffenberger. Crosses.
Geyer just tried to sit.
Good effort by Phil Geyer. And the ball goes over to Alumni Field. And it'll be a goal kick for Gwynedd Mercy. Ball played by Geyer. Martinez. Over the near side to Robin Martinez. Nice play. Straffenberger. Will Dooley there with the long kick. And we're going to have a free kick for Gwynedd Mercy right on their side of the midfield area. Header saved by Dooley.
You can just kind of tell play is slowing down here in the last 6 minutes.
Throw in for Gwynedd Mercy. Roanoke College still battling, trying to control the ball. Straffenberger. Aiden Meyer to McBain. To Robin Hernandez. As the youngsters are in scoring position again. Straffenberger. Logan Miller. Logan Miller had got a good foot on the ball, but the direction was a little wide. A little wide to the left.
Again, if you're with 5 minutes left to go, if you're that close to the goal, just fire it away. I mean, again, you're up 5-1, so even if you miss, it's going to take time for the keeper to get everything set up for a goal kick, and so just run the clock down a little bit.
And Roanoke has changed goalkeepers again. Michael Perry will check in for Will Dooley. 4.5 minutes remaining. And Will Dooley will play a goal kick. And Michael Perry will come in, and he will play the goal kick. 4:09 remaining in the game. Ball being played by Gwynedd Mercy in the midfield area. Robin Hernandez, little physical. Aiden Meyer to Straffenberger to Hernandez, back to Aiden Meyer. Aiden Meyer needs to watch behind. McBain. And Michael Perry's going to come out and play this one. Throw it down to Logan Miller. Straffenberger again up the near side. And it'll be a throw-in for Roanoke. Looks like Robin Hernandez with a throw-in. 3 minutes remaining. And again, a very successful opening this afternoon for the Roanoke College men's soccer season. Gwynedd Mercy playing up the center of the field. Roanoke not with a lot of pressure.
Again, I think Coach Allison can be pretty happy with all the players today. Not really anything that you can too much pick out of today's game to really say negative about the team. Worked well, passed together well, and what a great goal.
Great goal by Straffenberger. And freshman from Leonardtown, Maryland. 1:50 to go, and Roanoke is now ahead 6-1. And that's the first career goal for Straffenberger in a Roanoke College uniform. And we've got a Gwynedd Mercy player slow to get to his feet.
A little shaken up on the play. It looks to be okay.
And the young man for Gwynedd Mercy, number 14, Neil Brassel, shaken up on the play. And Michael Egina at defensive will check in for him. And Roanoke controlling the ball in the midfield area. McBain. It's a great save by Greg Giguero. Less than a minute to go here as Roanoke College closes out their first victory for the 2012 men's soccer season. Career win 297 for Coach Scott Allison. Connor McBain almost had a seventh goal. And it's going to be a corner kick for Roanoke with 18 seconds remaining.
Swanson away. That would be a corner kick, but time will run out here.
And Roanoke, final score this afternoon as they move to 1 win and no losses on the season. Roanoke 6, Gwynedd Mercy 1. We'll have final stats and post-game comments from Scott Allison when we return.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac & Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac & Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac & Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Back with Scott Allison, a successful opening game for the 2012 season. As we were talking the other night, the lid lifter.
Yeah.
6-1, 6 different goal scorers. I was impressed with your pressure and able to keep the ball on your end, keep the ball on the offensive end, and keep the pressure on them.
Yeah, that's part of what we tried to do, especially early in the season. You know, we worked hard on, fitness and pressure in the ball and keeping it. All in preseason. You don't get into a lot of team tactics, but you get to a lot of group tactics, and I do think we did a good job just hunting in groups defensively. I did think we did a good job of keeping it when we won it, almost to a fault. I think we struggled. We were unlucky finishing in the first half. Goalkeeper played great, actually. He had some great saves, and he kept some out that might have gone in. But I was impressed with our ability to defend in groups and keep it.
Robert Finn got the first goal with an assist from Grant McCabbin, and then you had A.J. Tierce on a penalty kick, Carl Least with an assist from Brian White. So good teamwork also in the offensive area.
Yeah, I mean we've worked on corners like 3 or 4 days in a row because they're always so key. You never want to give one up, and you always want to score one, and we were able to do that and keep the ball alive. I think we were dangerous on a couple more as well. So that side of the page we were pleased. And yeah, as any soccer fan wants to see some good teamwork, some combination play that finishes in a goal. We were able to find Brian White behind a little bit more in the second half than we were in the first half, and that set up that AJ's PK. It set up AJ's PK. It set up the one that AJ got called back on, but that was a close offsides call. But that kind of stuff that we found, we gave us some confidence.
And I saw that also the improving on, you had trouble the other night in the scrimmage getting behind the team. Today you didn't.
Today we did. Yeah, probably a little bit better in the second half than we did the first half. I mean, it's important that we always provide that option high. I think in the first half we struggled providing that.
And how were you? What's your opinion of how your second team did?
Oh, I thought they did great. It's always rewarding for them to have. They work just as hard as the guys that are out there at the beginning of the game. And we don't drop off a whole heck of a lot when we substitute those guys, because they're certainly going to be able to fill in gaps as injuries come, and people have to work hard to keep their spots in training as well. So I was pleased.
That's what I was telling Richmond earlier. I said each team, whether they're second, third team, or whatever, they practice as hard as everybody else.
Yes,
so
exactly right.
Also,
why they wait.
They're thrilled to play.
That's one of the things we talk about playing that role when you're on the bench and you're anticipating your chance to get in. You hustle while you wait. You watch what's going on. You think about how you can be successful. Watch tendencies of the other team, your opponents, in training while you're while you may not, in training you may not be in the top 11. You're trying to work hard to get into that top 11. That's hustling while you're waiting as well.
And a big game tomorrow afternoon.
Huge. Yeah, Newman's always a quality side. Kevin's a great coach. Kevin Sloan's a very good coach, and I know they're going to be well organized. They've got a quality foe in Lynchburg College. Lynchburg has always had a good recruiting year, so I know they're excited about their season as well. This should be a great total.
And 3 more wins for you, and you match my bowling score.
Well, it just shows you how old I am.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow, Coach.
All right,
Thank you for your time.
Thanks. Appreciate it, brother. Glad you're here.
All right.